Hey, good morning. It's Veronica Drake of veronicadrake.com, and I want to come to you this morning with a very practical, simple how-to. I did not always work with angel cards, tarot cards, or any kind of oracle cards in my life. I kind of stumbled into it. I was at a place in my life where nothing was seeming, sorry, this hair drives me crazy. Nothing was seeming to make sense in my life, and I was, now I know, guided to seek a higher way of hearing. And so naturally, once you put out to the universe what you're looking for, it will send you what is in your highest and greatest good, okay? And if you feel it's not in your highest and greatest good, this is where you need to do the work. So, the universe doesn't send you anything you don't need. That's the number one thing you need to remember. And I'd like to simplify all of that for you and tell you either it is or it isn't. So, if the universe sends you something, it's in your highest and greatest good, and you need to trust that. So, let's get back on topic here. If you want to work with the cards, and there's nothing sinister, there's nothing evil about working with the cards, there's nothing voodoo-ish, there's nothing, Satan's not going to creep in, because you're going to keep your intention and your vibration very high, you're going to be of love, and you're going to find the God of your understanding to walk you through the process. Now, here's the thing I want to tell you. If you are hanging on every word that a reader is telling you, or if you are basing your life decisions on every word that a reader is telling you, knock it off. That isn't how life works. You were born to co-create this existence. You cannot become dependent on someone else. And if you find yourself dependent or with too much time on your hands and all you're doing is rolling over in your head and rolling over in your head, go volunteer. Do something to get yourself out of yourself. So, if you're going to do a reading, you're going to start, and I'm using the my new favorite deck. Well, I can't find the lid to it. Oh, here we go. The Angel Oracle deck by Ambika Waters, and I just got this. It's one of my 40 decks that I have, and you shuffle the deck. I showed you yesterday the amethyst crystal. You can put the crystal on here. I usually do this, and I've done all this our live video here. So you want to shuffle, and you want to start out, if you're new to this or you're uncertain, just ask, what do I need to know today? What's in my highest and greatest good? What do the angels want me to know today? Something like that. And then you just shuffle, and a lot of times, for me, the cards won't go back in the deck. And so I will take however many cards come up, and in this case, I got 4 of them, and I will put together a message that the angels want me to know. So the first card is the Angel of Knowing. And to me, when I read that, the first message I get, and I didn't even read the little description on the bottom, because I'm going to tell you something. Throw the book out. Throw the descriptions out. You don't need them. You can trust your gut. Now, they're a nice crutch in the beginning, and obviously they serve a purpose, but don't get, again, the word dependent on them. The Angel of Knowing, and the first thing that came up for me was, you know what you know what you know. Meaning, you know to your core who you are. Nobody knows you better. You know what your strengths are. You know why you're here. Now, that was dictated, downloaded. I hear things, okay? So I can hear very clearly what they're saying. Now, the card says, my sense of inner knowing leads me to the light. So, knowing what you know, honoring it, following it, is living your purpose. So, the next card is the Angel of Being. And the first thing that comes up, for me, what I hear, what they want me to know, is be what you came here to be. Just be. Means stop taking over controlling, stop taking the leads when all you need to do is just stop everything and be. So The words are, my soul rests in the truth, that my being is eternal. Just rest in the truth. And the truth is, hear me say this, get up close if you need to hear this. You have no control. Surrender to what is. Every time you fight what is in your life, you bring more of it on. I don't know how else to say it. The next card is the angel of power. So remember, my question was, what do the angels most want me to know today? I have all the power. Everything is within my control. Now, that sounds contrary to what I just said, but understand, in the spirit world, in the angel world, in the world of God, we don't have control, and that means that control is letting go and realizing you don't have control. So if I'm going to say, I'm going to control this situation today, I know that that means I'm going to let go and I'm going to let God. That's how I can control the situation, because we get caught and hung up on words. Words keep playing up here, and if the word control is something that you are attached to, give control a new meaning. The last card, the angel of glory is with me. Glory, the first thing I get is glory goes to God. All the glory goes to God. Everything in my life, everything I've been granted thus far and that will come to me is on the heels of what God has defined and outlined for me. Okay? So, yep, Linda, here it is. Be still. Be still. So listen. If you are over analytical and you are living in your head, you're never going to get the card concept. You're never going to get it. You got to come out of your head, out of your literal mind. Now, I'm teaching all of this in depth, full detail, full blown, all this and more in Angel Academy. If you are interested in learning how to read cards, I'm going to tell you something. Nobody teaches this for $29.99. Nobody teaches it. So go find it. The in-depth, personal, one-on-one like this, where they come in the group, they teach you, and it's quality, and you get your questions answered, and you get interaction. Nobody does it for $29.99. I'm doing it for $29.99 in the Angel Academy. So if you are curious, if you want to communicate at a deeper level, if you want to cleanse your life, grow your soul, release anxiety, jump in the Angel Academy. I will see you in the Academy with my other students.